and I'm trying to watch my back, not get arrested, still get this on tape. They beat this kid. He's got a peace flag wrapped around him, maybe 120 pounds, maybe. And he reaches down to go get his bike. They're hitting the bike. They break his knuckle. He grabs it back, pepper spray again. They're launching tear gas canisters. I was in touch with Cindy Sheehan and a gentleman named Josh throughout the entire thing. They're texting me. They're letting off tear gas canisters everywhere. They've cordoned off all of Oakland. And again, this is right around the university. The end of the video is just another bystander that got so caught up in this by accident that he took the tear gas. His whole face is beat red. They have to bring him to the hospital. I mean, he's literally being brought by two of his friends.
Well, the issue here is, just like China or Russia, they're setting the precedent to do this to the American people, and the whole world sees this. I mean, AP admits that they were attacking people's homes, people on their front porches in broad daylight all over the two cities, Oakland and Pittsburgh itself. I want to go to this video and audio here in just a moment. First time it's ever been seen of during your arrest, and also some cut-ins of what happened to Jason Burmis. But I want to point out that at the same time, you've got world leaders meeting, saying the end of the dollar, calling for global government, calling for global carbon taxes. Al Gore's there running around doing all of this. And the police are just frothing to show off to the world leaders. And Friday night, the world leaders have already left. It's over. They're marching down to the university to hopefully find somebody who's out at night.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, that's the real issue. You watch my video and I start off with how many protesters there are. There are not that many. Then I cut to how many police there are. I'm in essentially a 9/10 empty park. The park is 9/10 empty, and I am by myself just trying to get things on film. I'm chased down. I'm about to be arrested. Dogs are barking at me.
Well, that's why they're passing laws for $15 million fines for garage sales and SWAT teaming farmers that sell eggs on the side of the road. We are the slaves. We are the producers. We are the people. And they've stolen tens of trillions. They're getting us ready to be squeezed to pay all these new taxes to the new bank of the world. This is our submission. This is teaching us to be slaves, teaching us to capitulate, teaching us to have a broken back, a broken mentality. We are being brought into bondage. Do you gentlemen agree?
I agree. And I think the people that I was with, they all look broken, these young kids. I don't see them ever protesting again. I think that...
Well, that's the message, is that like 5 years ago in Portland, they came up to a permanent protest and sprayed babies in baby carriages. There's video of this. And the mother said, "You just sprayed my 2-year-old. And he goes, "Listen, you effing bleeper, you shouldn't bring a baby to a protest." And so and listen, don't worry. The police are going to be judged by their own government. They're going to be judged by the vaccines they trust. They're going to be judged with their bank account. All of you people that serve this evil system and enjoy what you're doing, you have no idea what you're part of. You have no idea how real this is. Just like German soldiers and German police in 1937 had no idea. And
once you feel it, you will believe it. You will. And once you're in the middle of that mixture and you're trying to say, hey, you shouldn't be beating little kids. Boom, you're in the system, and that's it. And
you had digital fingerprints.
I've been digital fingerprinted now.
I mean, no charges against him, but we'll just take your digital fingerprint. And every time we called to try to get information on, they said, "Oh no, there's a different process for protesters."
Yeah, well, that's official oppression what they did to you. Well, remember we haven't even told the listeners what happened when you got there. I tell you guys, okay, Defense Link put a press release out. They say this is where the press is to speak to the military. You pull up to speak to them. They say, "Oh, no, we're not going to talk to the media. Come back tomorrow."
Right.
And
after we waited for 20 minutes.
Yeah, because you called me on the cell. I tried to talk to them.
Yep.
And then they call the police and say, "We had people sneaking around the perimeter, videotaping, trying to stage a terror attack."
To the front gate.
No, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I call the cops up and I go, "Did you call my guys and say they're on a terror list for the rest of their lives?" And the guy's laughing, going, "Yeah." I mean, just like we don't but see, no judge, no jury.
Right.
You're just on a terror list. This is the end of America. And they're now saying if you're on that terror list, over 25,000 people added a month, you aren't able to own a firearm. No judge, no jury, no due process. So all of you people out there on the left and right that want to serve this system, you're now going to be punished. Well, we're going to go out with this video and audio of Friday night when you got arrested, and then we're going to come back with it, and then Luke Radowski's coming up. Stay with us. See how he says MP? Those are military police, National Guard.
Guys, just remember that's a young girl right there.
And city police. And again, this is video of the people in their Darth Vader outfits. And And they've just got peaceful people in a park surrounded. Here's some National Guard. Oh, by the way, we forgot, even the Drudge Report picked up on this. People in military uniforms just pulling up, randomly grabbing people, cramming them in cars, and driving away. So we've got snatch and grab operations.
That's all police right there, too. Surrounding the entire park.
And what I want to point out is the park, again, is essentially empty. I'm the only one in this area, and here I am. I'm about to be chased off by this officer right here who charges me.
All right, here we go. You hear cuts to cut is cussing. I want you to put this up unedited.
Turn around. All right, jeez.
Then go.
All right, man. Jeez, I didn't do anything. Not
Hit pause.
violent.
See, this is about a position for him to have power. He doesn't start a computer company. He doesn't start a arborist company. He doesn't. No, you get a uniform, you got power, and you get to rule over people. But see, the bankers get to rule over him, and they're going to rule over him real good. It's a psychopathic society. But that's nothing. All the other YouTube videos I've seen, just where they come up to old women, attack them with dogs. Keep rolling it. Oh, there are the dogs. Which they do for intimidation. Oh, they're so tough with their German Shepherds, just like Nazi Germany.
All right. I'm on the sidewalk.
He's a god. You're not, Vermis. You pay his taxes so he can act tough. And don't worry. He's going to work for the banker. Here they are beating on their shields for intimidation. Foreign banks have captured America. You are now owned by us. We will take everything you've got. We're passing laws to micromanage every facet of your life. We're going to take your children. They're going to be in school 12 months out of the year till 7 at night, just like China. We rule you. If you don't like it, we'll split. Here they are attacking somebody. Oh, they won't let him get his bike?
No, that was another guy. That was you actually next to him. That was you next to him.
Oh, it was me next to him.
I taped you as they attacked that kid, and then that was the last time I saw Rob.
So just like wolves, they just go attacking.
This is one guy,
Keep going.
too, and he's just trying to walk past.
Yeah.
He was trying to walk past him and go on about his business. Double fist.
I believe the bike.
Yeah, and the news is reporting they went into the dorm, so it's just like they can't wait to engage us.
I mean, here they are forming up right here, Alex, and then you're going to hear one of their leaders start to say, "It's time to go home, boys."
Yeah.
Well, they're real warriors picking on college kids and stomping around acting tough. Well, they roll their sleeves up for those shots, though. Oh, they're tough. This is so disgusting. Takes a real man to blast sound cannons using Iraq with little kids. Can you imagine if somebody actually stood up to them? I mean, they're so cowardly. Yeah. I mean, don't they understand the message this sends to the world? Everybody knows this isn't China where they can just get away with this.
And right here is a shot of Luke Rudowski again saying that if someone were to break a window or start a fire, he would be the one to put it out, or he would be the one to stop it, trying to tell these, you're looking at hundreds of police officers in formation right now, and maybe a couple dozen.
Well, you notice it's a few anarchists show up to yell and stuff as the pretext. Well, it is a crime to attack innocent people and to say they can't defend themselves. We'll be right back with the second hour. Stay with us.
Have you ever wanted to generate your own supply of electrical power? If so, this is going to be the most important message you will ever hear. Solar-powered generators are now available from Solutions from Science in Thompson, Illinois. These emergency backup systems provide life-saving electrical power when you need it most. Unlike gas generators, a solar generator runs quietly, emits no fumes, and produces electricity for free. It's like having an electric power plant running quietly in your own home. Run sump pumps, shortwave radios, computers, and even keep food from spoiling. Whether it's hurricanes, ice storms, brownouts, or blackouts, you'll never have to suffer through painful power outages again. When the power goes out, you'll be ready. With a solar-powered generator from Solutions from Science. Go to mysolarbackup.com and get off the grid today. That's mysolarbackup.com. Or call 877-327-0365. 877-327-0365. Don't wait. Call today.
Hello, this is Alex Jones with some important questions. If you're going into a battle and they give you a rifle and a sidearm, how much ammunition do you want? My answer would be all I can get. In the battle for freedom and the lives of your loved ones, food is your only ammunition. How much do you want? When